What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans. Make sure you guys rack up those likes, more hooligans. Let me know how you're doing in the chat. I'm going to read through everything, make sure everything's running smoothly, and we will move forward. What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Shanti? What's up, Damon Walker? What's up, Be Happy? What's up, Justin? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Happy Together? What's up, Adrian? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Tony? What's up, T. Lawton? What's up, Brenda? What's up, B? What's up, Robert? What's up, Bubba? What's up, High Plains Drifter? What's up, Miss Jamie? Happy freedom, all of you hooligans. Appreciate you guys being here. Happy freedom, Snooks. Thank you for everything you do. Let's see. What's up, Shadow? What's up, everyone on the JeffMAC Live YouTube channel? What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Happy freedom. What's up, Can Killer? What's up, Livid Review? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Salty Ragu? It's like a Dr. Seuss book. What's up, everyone on Odyssey? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Joe? What's up, Free Mind Art? What's up, Serum? I thought you had a logo next to your name for a second there, Serum. What's up, Baby Boomer? What's up, Pumpkin? What's up, Destiny? What's up, Lifelike? What's up, Joey? Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys watching on Rumble. Rumble is doing well. Rumble is doing well. And big shout out to everyone that joined Locals yesterday. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. What's up, everyone watching on jeffmaclive.com. So we got quite a bit to cover today, and I have somewhere important I have to be by 3 o'clock or so. So we'll most likely be doing a watch party at 7 p.m. Eastern time to cover everything. Not sure if we're going to have it on YouTube, though. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to be covering on the free speech platforms because they're against community guidelines on YouTube, unfortunately. It's kind of how the truth is. Can't really show it on YouTube. Their community guidelines are so bad right now. Now that all this information's coming out about pretty much every relevant topic that's been around for the last 2 years, their misinformation policy is misinformation itself at this point. Either way. We will be starting today with a video that is titled Norfolk Southern Derailment in Delaware County Frustrates Residents. Then we have a video that is titled West Virginia Train Derailment Causes Spill in New River. Then after that, we have a video that is titled Here's a Fact Check for KJP. I'm trying to think what that's about. I can't remember at this point. It's only a minute long. Then after that, we have a video that is titled Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell being treated for a concussion after a fall. Teehee. And then we have an article that we're going to cover that is titled Walmart Closing All Stores in Major U.S. Cities. This title's a little misleading. It's a little misleading. As far as I know, it's only affecting a few stores, but the title's really ramped up. Then we have 7 videos to cover on the free speech platforms that are fairly interesting, very informative, but again, can't show it on YouTube because of their community guidelines. Then at 2:30, Old Man Walter's supposed to be delivering remarks on his budget for the fiscal year 2024. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if we're going to cover that in this live because I have somewhere I have to be. If not, we will start off the watch party with that on all platforms. Then after that is over, then we'll just move everyone to the free speech platforms to cover the 7 videos that I have lined up that I can't show on YouTube. Tis what tis. I'm gonna read through the chat really quick and we're gonna get started on this first video here. What's up, Eric? Happy freedom. Bubba, Walmart's leaving Portland. They're leaving a couple cities, but yeah, there's not going to be any Walmarts in Portland anymore. What's up, Henry? What's up, Channel Q? What's up, AKA? What's up, Boxing MMA? Appreciate all of you guys being here. Alright, hooligans, let's get her started.
In Delaware County, though, some residents are frustrated over how Norfolk Southern is handling a train derailment near their homes. It happened in late January, and there is still a lot of cleanup work left.
NBC4's Eric Halperin is not far from that crash site, has the very latest on those efforts. Eric?
Jared and Jen, the director of the local emergency management agency, tells me he called Norfolk Southern this morning. At last check, he had not heard back from them yet. Under this bridge is where you can see some of the derailed cars. This is by Curve Road, not far from Sunbury Road in Delaware County. Our video from above gives you another look at the site. 5 cars are here now, but we have not heard back from Norfolk Southern as to how many were involved. Records from the sheriff's office show Norfolk Southern called about the derailment happening a little after 5:15 in the evening on January 27th. Deputy EMA Director Scott Stewart says, based on what Norfolk Southern has told the agency, no hazardous materials were involved.
As a resident that actually lives in the area near that train derailment, you know, our safety and the safety of the residents is most important. You know, so we're doing everything we can to make sure that the community is safe.
And I've reached out to Norfolk Southern as well, but have not heard back yet. Coming up on NBC4 at 5, you hear from a resident who lives in the area who's wondering what is going on with the cleanup. As you can see, these trails are back open now. Local for you in Delaware County, I'm Eric Halperin, NBC4.
Another day, another train derailment. Bunch of nonsense. At this point, I think it's just a distraction that is effective. So this next video is titled West Virginia Train Derailment Causes Spill in New River. This is our last video. It has to do with train derailments, I promise. All right, let's get her started.
10 News begins right now with breaking news.
This is 10 News at 5. I'm Brittany McGraw.
And I'm John Carlin. 10 News is on the scene of a train derailment in Sandstone, West Virginia.
Crews say a rock slide caused the derailment right next to the New River.
So we can show you some drone video that our crews on the scene have taken. This has been just the last couple of hours. And let's take a look at what we see there. There you see what you're looking at is the locomotive from the train actually in the river, and I believe, Brittany, we were told this was caused by a rock slide that hit the tracks.
Right. What we can tell you at this point, crews say there were 109 train cars in total with 1 fuel tank and locomotive, as we've shown you, in the New River. Our team coverage starts with 10 News reporter Connor Dietrich. He is live in Sandstone tonight. Connor, what's the latest that you can tell us about the situation?
Well, guys, this is about as close to the scene as we can get. Just about a quarter of a mile up this river or down this river, you can still see a little bit of smoke kind of coming out from the area. That's where that train derailed early this morning. And this is what we know so far. The West Virginia Emergency Management Division says a rock slide caused a CSX train to derail. The train came around a corner to find a big boulder on the tracks. 22 of the train cars derailed, but thankfully all of them were empty. However, a locomotive and fuel tank did fall into the river. We're told diesel fuel is pouring into the river. Brian Tucker with CSX says right now it's all about containing that diesel going into the river. I'm going to read to you a quote he gave me. Quote, "So our priority right now is containment of the diesel fuel that has leaked from the locomotives. Thankfully, the diesel that leaked from the locomotive that is in the river is being consumed by fire. Tucker says that once they are able to contain the area, then a crew will come in and start dismantling the train cars and start cleaning up the area, guys.
So that kind of begs the question. You've got that fuel, it is burning off to a certain extent, but what sort of environmental impact are we looking at with that locomotive in the river right there?
Yeah, John. Well, right now what we're told is that the West Virginia Department of Health and Human Resources, they've notified people downstream, public water systems downstream, about the situation. Right now, they're not saying that there's any active threat to the community. We are also wondering what's happening a little bit more close to home. Agencies in Southwest Virginia are keeping track of the situation, but right now they're telling us they are also not worried at this moment. Reporting live in Summers County, West Virginia, Connor Dietrich, 10 News, working for you.
All right, thank you, Connor. And there again, you still see some of the video beside us from our drone that is circling over the area. We're working for you to learn more about how this train derailment happened and where it was coming from in terms of the train, where was it going, and so forth.
10 News reporter Sydney Jackstimer joins us in the studio. She is working for you to answer some of those questions that we all have about what happened.
Yeah, lots of questions still very early on in this investigation, but CSX officials tell us the train had 109 empty coal cars, and 22 of those cars derailed from the track, and at least one of those cars fell in, and then another one, like Connor said, a tank of fuel fell into the river. We're told the train was traveling from Newport News to Charleston, West Virginia, and then was scheduled to travel down to Danville. Now take a look at these photos. The fiery site is from the diesel fuel from the train's engine, nothing that the train was carrying. We are told 2 cars fell into the New River, one of which was a fuel tank, causing diesel fuel to spill into the New River. But again, as officials say, this will not impact us here in Virginia. Now, at this time, we are unsure as to what kind of investigation will be conducted on this derailment, but we're going to continue working for you guys at home, and we'll be working here and give you guys as much as we learn.
All right, thanks so much. Of course, this is a continuing developing situation, and we're working for you to get more information. We'll have.
Thankfully, it's being consumed by fire. Okay, just let the fire clean up the spill. That's the ongoing theme. Oh, we spilled a little stuff. It's gonna poison your water and stuff, but don't you worry. We're gonna clean it up with fire. Okay. Okay. Another day, another train derailment. That's how it's going. Every day is a new disaster, and they'll just clean it with fire. That's one way to do it. So this next video is titled, "Here's a Fact Check for KJP." This video is only about a minute long. Well, it's longer than that. We're only going to watch a minute of it, though. The rest of it is just people flapping their heads around. Hooligans, let's get her started.
You just heard Senator Lindsey Graham discussing what he calls as a two-prong approach to battling the flood of fentanyl across the border. Now, he discussed that in tandem with Senator Kennedy and what he hopes to be bipartisan. They will, number one, introduce legislation to designate these foreign cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, as FTOs. And that enables them to, as he says, unleash a prosecutorial power that we are not yet being able to use. It also includes the ancillary effect of being able to prosecute entities like, as he said, China, for their material support to those then designated as FTOs. And then he said we're going to introduce the authorization to use military force to destroy those fentanyl labs and the networks if possible. He cited the fact that for those Americans 18 to 45, fentanyl poisoning is the leading cause of death. 200 Americans per day die. He said that's the equivalent of a new September 11th every 2 weeks. Kaylee, in stark contrast.
KJP was just saying it's not even a big deal. That stuff coming across the border, nah, that's not even happening anymore. That was during the orange guy stuff. That wasn't us. Stupid. They just lie right to our face now. It's so bad, especially with all the other truth coming out. She's just blatantly lying. It's crazy sauce. There's so much stuff that I have to show that I can't show on YouTube. It really kills me. So I hope you guys, when it's time, come over to Rumble and these other free speech platforms so you can see what's really going on, because I can't show it on YouTube. Their community guidelines are almost misinformation on their own at this point. Jeff, they're talking to you. Yeah, it's the green screen thing is taking some getting used to. It's like I'm sitting in the room, sitting here watching these predators wave their hands all around my head. I'm in danger. All right, so this next video is titled Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell being treated for a concussion after he took a trip. He took a trip.
Irresistibly smooth chocolate to put the world on pause.
Weird. They will not let me get around this ad. I can't even mute it.
Lindor, made to melt you.
Yeah, give it to me.
A spokesperson for the
My goodness, this video is running like crap, but it's because it's on an ABC or NBC or one of those softy networks. It's not YouTube. They're communism. It's a different kind of soft. All right, let's get her started.
The senator tells us that he is recovering this morning after that trip and fall after a dinner at the Waldorf Astoria here in Washington, D.C. And this came after a lengthy day in the United States Senate where McConnell led a Republican effort to nullify a controversial crime bill that was recently passed in Washington, D.C. Now, McConnell just turned 81 in February. He is the longest serving Republican leader or a leader of either party in the United States Senate. And he has had some health scares in the past. In 2003, he had heart surgery and recovered from that. And he also had a fall in 2019 that led to him fracturing his shoulder. Now, he joins a growing list of senators that are dealing with health issues, including Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania, who's recovering after a bout of clinical depression. That was after he suffered a stroke during his campaign last year. And also Senator Dianne Feinstein of California, who was recently released from the hospital after suffering from a bout of shingles. Now, the Senate is in session today. They do have a busy schedule on tap. There's no word right now whether or not McConnell will be a part of it. Hoda?
Yeah, we do wish him a speedy recovery. But what would McConnell's absence mean for the day-to-day work at Capitol Hill?
Well, there's two issues here, Hoda. There is the long-term and short-term impacts of McConnell not being in the Senate. In the short term, probably not that big of a deal. There is a tight margin between Republicans and Democrats right now in the United States Senate, but with two Democrats being out as well, that likely won't impact any of the day-to-day votes. The long-term issue is really the bigger problem for Republicans. McConnell is no doubt the leader of this Republican Party. He will guide their negotiations over a number of key issues, including the debt ceiling, and then, of course, the big showdown over the federal budget. The president announcing his budget here today. McConnell is the point person for Republicans in the United States Senate. So if his absence is a lengthy one, that could be a problem for Republicans here on Capitol Hill. Hoda?
All right, Ryan Noble for us there at the Capitol. Ryan, thanks.
I saw this earlier on Twitter. I asked if he tripped and fell on his lies. That post is doing well. Keep telling you guys, Capitol Hill is just an overglorified old folks home. At this point, it's just old people tripping and falling all over the place, staggering around. Secret Service is basically like caretakers and nannies at this point. You see old man Walter having to hold on to people and shuffle across the floor, trying to do things. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Did McConnell actually slip and fall, or did somebody try to Clinton him? Which was it? We'll see if he makes it back. Alright, so we're going to cover this article. This will be wrapping up the YouTube side of things. I'm going to post a link in the chat so you guys can follow along with me. This article is titled Walmart Closing All Stores in a Major U.S. City. Happy Freedom Dank, thanks for being here. Happy Freedom Cornish, thanks for being here. Alright, so the link that I just posted in the chat should bring you to this article that is titled Walmart Closing All Stores in a Major U.S. City. The article's fairly short. Starts off by saying Walmart is closing its last remaining stores in Portland, Oregon. The latest in a series of shutdowns at the nation's largest retailer. I don't know why I can't talk today. A spokesperson confirmed to The Hill it is closing its last 2 stores in Portland, Oregon, in their largest city on March 24th. According to the spokesperson, the stores weren't meeting financial expectations, but said that there were several factors involved in the decision, like meth heads, I'm sure. About 580 employees will be laid off, but will be offered transfers to other Walmart locations. The article goes on to say the closings come after Walmart CEO Doug Somebody said in 2022 that record-breaking retail theft has hit the company's economic performance and could lead to store closures. Theft is an issue. It's higher than what it has been historically, the CEO said, adding that prices will be higher and or stores will close if authorities don't crack down on shoplifting crimes. Big surprise Portland's getting hit with this, right? I'm surprised Seattle's not on the list. I'm surprised New York's not on the list. We can go on and on. Minneapolis, yeah. So the article wraps up by saying last month Walmart announced it will be closing underperforming locations, 1 each in New Mexico, Wisconsin, Arkansas, and Florida, and then 3 in Illinois. The closures came after a thorough review process, Walmart said. The stores will close March 24th. Well, that's unfortunate. We didn't see that coming. Things are going to be rough because Walmart has a lot of times the lowest prices. If you notice that Walmarts will come to town, small businesses will close, especially mom and pop shops, as they call them, because their prices are low because of how they do things. A lot of their stuff comes from China and whatever else. So if Walmart closes, then it's good for mom and pop shops, but then you're paying even more for food. So we can't afford stuff the way it is. A lot of people are stealing, not just because of that, but because they're criminals, and criminals aren't held accountable anymore. Only people that follow the law are held accountable at this point. But it definitely adds to the theft when you can't afford food. So then you cut corners, and instead of people getting busted, they're just going to close Walmart. So then local stores will open up or maybe gain business for a short period of time. Prices will go up. You won't be able to afford things. You'll start stealing from there too. we are heading towards an economic collapse, and these are just symptoms of it. But if you ask the White House, things are going great. Things are going great right now. All right, we are at that point of the show. I'm sorry it's so early on, but it is just more difficult every single day to find content to show on YouTube because of their very strict community guidelines. But that's okay, because things are growing over on Rumble as well as on jeffmaclive.com, and we're starting to become not so dependent on YouTube, which is great. It is great. It is starting to become a dream come true. So I'm going to be giving you guys my spiel deal. We're going to post links in the chat so you guys can come over to Rumble, Odyssey, jeffmaclive.com, Twitch, or you could even watch on Twitter if you'd like. And then we're going to be continuing on with the rest of the show, probably another 20-30 minutes or so. And then we are going to be doing a watch party at 7 p.m. Eastern time with tons of content that I still have lined up. I think we'll be starting on all platforms with Old Man Walter, who's supposed to be going live in 3 minutes. We're not going to show that. We're going to just save it for the watch party. We'll kick off on all platforms to show that. After that's over, we'll move everyone to the free speech platforms and we'll cover the rest of the content. So let me post these links in the chat. I'll give you guys the spiel deal, and by the time I'm done giving you the spiel deal, hopefully you will have made your way over to the free speech platforms to watch the rest of the show. Alright, I have posted the links for Odyssey, Rumble, and jeffmaclive.com. You could also click the link tree and you can find all of my links there. You can also find all of my links on the homepage at jeffmaclive.com. So I'm going to give you guys my spiel deal. You have until this is over to make your way over to the free speech platforms, because once I'm done giving you my spiel, we're going to be wrapping it up on YouTube and continuing on with the rest of the free speech platforms. So when you get a second, please go to jeffmaclive.com. You can find the link in the description. On the homepage, all of my links are listed. You can find the link to join Gilded for free. Gilded is currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. You will always receive a notification when we go live, as well as for important updates and things I feel you should know. There is a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. There's a ton of hooligans to hang out with in there to chat it up about pretty much whatever you like. So definitely join Gilded, or at least use it for a notification system. Also on the Jeff Mac Live homepage, you can find links to the merch store if you would like to grab some merch. We have shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs. Everything is displayed in black and white or white and black, but if you find something you like, just click on that item to see all the colors that that item comes in. You can also find links to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, and Buy Me a Coffee if you would like to support what I do. There's links to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It is really easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me without having to send an email, find addresses, or anything like that. It's really simple. Also, my birthday is in 2 days. At the last week of March, we're going to be doing an unboxing party. You guys have already started sending me stuff, so that's definitely going to happen. We'll do a live unboxing birthday special. It's going to be the last week of March. That way you guys don't have to worry about paying extra for shipping and stuff like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So if you guys want to send me stuff, you can use the Amazon wish list, or you can find the P.O. box on the contact page of jeffmaclive.com. If you do send something to my P.O. box, please send me an email or contact me somehow with the tracking number so I can go there and pick it up, because the post office will not answer my calls and stuff. They can't stand me. They're like, oh, it's that damn YouTuber. That they literally say that. So please send me the tracking number if you decide to send stuff to my P.O. box so I can go pick it up and not have to yell at those guys down there. So that's that. And then also on the Jeff Mac Live homepage, you can find the links to join the membership programs. We have memberships for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. And then again, jeffmaclive.com itself is uncensored social media and a live streaming platform with a live chat. You have to have a membership in order to access that area. You can pay the $10 a month, or you can claim this one free week membership that I've provided in the description on all platforms. If you do sign up for the one free week membership, there's no strings attached. You don't have to enter in credit card information. You're not going to be charged for it after a week or anything like that. Your membership will just expire. You'll lose access to the restricted area, and if you would like to come back in, you'll just have to pay for a subscription, and that's that. But it is the freest place on the internet and the home of the Hooligans. So that's my spiel deal. I'm going to read through the chat, make sure everybody's doing good. Hopefully you guys have moved over to the free speech platforms. I'm going to start cutting YouTube off, so give me a second. Thanks, Gary. Happy Old Man Day. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.